why the hell aren't people talking about this missing hiker? So welcome to the White Mountains. It's here on September 9th, 2007. 46-year-old Kevin Race scribbled down a few words on a piece of paper. He then left that note in his home in the town of Woolwich, Maine, just over the border from New Hampshire. And then he drove his car back over that border into New Hampshire and drove for several hours until he finally reached the base of the infamous Mount Washington. So Kevin drove all the way to the Pinkham Notch Visitor Center, which is probably the most popular trailhead for Mount Washington. It's a trailhead I've been to countless times before. He drives there and then he began hiking up the mountain. When he was a few miles into his hike, Kevin briefly stopped and chatted with the caretaker at Hermit Lake Shelter. And little did that caretaker know that would end up being the last time that Kevin Race was ever seen dead or alive. And at first, it really did seem like it was a pretty normal case. However, it didn't last like that. It very quickly turned into something much more sinister and frankly, something much more suspicious. Is because of the note that Kevin had left for his friends and family back at his home. You see, the note said that Kevin went to Mount Washington, quote, looking for his final resting place. And as it would turn out, there was a glaringly obvious reason why Kevin might want to take his own life, or perhaps why he might want to fake his own death and then kind of just start over new somewhere else. You see, 10 years prior to his disappearance, Kevin had started a company in Maine called Custom Cordage. But at some point, a few years in, Kevin allegedly got greedy. According to the Lincoln County Sheriff's Office, Kevin began to embezzle company funds by writing checks and using credit cards. And as usually happens in embezzlement cases, this theft was not just a one-off event. It went on for years. In total, investigators allege that Kevin stole around $250,000 over a 5-year period. Kevin was facing up to 10 years in prison, and coincidentally, he was scheduled to go to court on September 11th, 2007. And as you'll recall, that is just 2 days after his disappearance. Despite a massive search and manhunt for Kevin Race, no sign of him has ever been found to this day. And of course, this has left a lot of people speculating whether or not he really did end his life on Mount Washington, or if he used the hike that day as a diversion and successfully ran away and started a new life somewhere else forever.